Jack Soderman in the 8C. Tim Doran at car number 12. Jim Weller in the 31 car. The Reno Rocket, Les Myers in car number 5. Lou Blaney in the 10. Dick Rankin, 66. Again, the chalk line in turn number 4 is where we cut them loose on the original starts. Greg William with the green flag high, and here we go. Jim Doran breaks away with a good start at car number 12, your early leader. Lou Blaney took a look on the inside in the number 10 of Jimmy Weller, but then decided to back off. Lou's been having his share of mechanical problems lately. He's down in a 1 and 2. Everybody chasing Tim Doran. Weller's up high, and he gave Lou Blaney the opening he was looking for. Soderman's in trouble. He's headed to the pits, it looks like. Uphill, back it out. Rankin now puts the pressure on Jimmy Weller. Rankin has gotten his program together in the last couple weeks and has a pair of wins. But Tim Doran very strong in the number 12 out of Newcastle. Rankin easily into third. Looks like Les Myers having trouble in the number 5. As Lou Blaney is closing down the distance on Tim Doran out of corner number 4. Blaney makes a run, but the front end pushes out on him. Les Myers is headed back to the pits in the number 5. Doran continues to be your leader. Blaney is second, and again he charges down low, but the front end washes out, and Dick Rankin closing in. Lou Blaney trying to make that dive to the bottom of his car. Murdoch with a big puff of smoke out of his car. We'll watch Blaney to see if he dives down low. He does it again. It sticks a little better. He and Rankin get together, a little bit of bump and run. It didn't wash out that time as they entered the corner just a little bit higher. Doran, Blaney, and Rankin going at it. Off the bottom, Blaney now gets the car to handle a little bit better. He changed the bias on the brakes or something like that, but Blaney in the 10 car continues to chase Tim Doran hard. Doran is getting a great drive off of 1 and 2. Blaney gets close when they come out of 4. And Doran wins over Lou Blaney, Dick Rankin, Jim Weller, Brian Schwartzlander, and Mark Fleck. Oh, Tim Doran one more time just to make sure is your winner in car number 12. Oh, Blaney could get close out of 3 and 4, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, so he'll settle for second. Dick Rankin the third. Well, it's going to be Dave Murdoch on the point for this one. Being scored is car number 35. Doug Flecky in the number 7. Bob Bauer back with us in car number 63. Bob Waring Sr. in the 1. Leonard Ripper the triple deuce. Tim Engels in the 60. Has the point. Outside of him is Doug Flick in the 7 car. Bauer and Waring Sr. are row number 2. The floorboard takes off down in 1 and 2. Doug Flick's got a little handling problem up there, and a couple of guys really taking some evasive action. It'll sort out with Bob Bauer second. Leonard Ripper and Brian Fink going at it for 3rd and 4th. That's Fink now on the inside of Bauer for the 2nd spot on the backstretch. Brian into the 2nd spot. Ripper now will move to the outside of Bob Bauer, looking to take another spot. Can't get the job done as he gets a little bit wide at 2. Bob Waring Sr. goes around in the 1st and 2nd turn. And we'll get a caution. Yellow will come out. Into the heat races, so Murdoch does have to start from the inside of the front row for the heat. They got a good drive there on the original start, and here they come out at 3 and 4. Brian goes to the bottom. Dave Murdoch up the middle groove and into turn number 3. Bobby Krause and Bob Bauer do a little skating. Dave Murdoch continues to handle the field. Fink will not give up. He chases Dave Murdoch into 3 and 4. Those two have kind of run away from the third place car of Leonard Ripper. Doug Flick working on him, then Bobby Krause in the 83. Flag is waving for Dave Murdoch over Brian Fink. And Leonard Ripper, Doug Flick, Bobby Krause, and Bob Bauer. So Dave Murdoch taking the win in your... from down there. This is the line custom stuff like the GMC Sierra that's out there at the front of the line. They have it all for you at number 1 Cochran. The Marymount Modifieds to the Speedway with Dick Rankin, the racing grandfather, and Bob Bauer on the points. Timmy Doran in the 12 car, Dave Murdoch 35, point leader Mark Flick in the deuce, Leonard Ripper the triple deuce, Brian Swartzlander in the 83, flying Brian Fink on the 66F, Lou Blaney in the 10, Bobby Krause 83, Jim Weller 31, Doug Flick in the 7 car, Tim Engels in the 68, Les Myers in the 5, the 8C of Jack Soderman out there on the stripe in corner number 4. Dick Rankin has a win at Challenger and a win at Sportsman's in the last couple of weeks. He brings down the front chute. He's going racing. Can he make it 3 wins in 3 weeks? Is down into turn number 1 and 2 on the racing grandfather. Swings out in front of the 66 car. Bob Bauer riding in the 2nd spot. 3rd is Mark Flick. Rankin down to the back straightaway, in command. Mark Flick will chase in 2nd. Bob Bauer is a solid 3rd ahead of flying Brian Fink. Flick now looks inside of Rankin out of that 4th turn as Dick got a little bit wide. The rear end of the car hanging just a little bit as Rankin came off the corner. Look out, Bauer! Spins up in 1 and 2. Likewise, Tim Doran going around to the 12. And the yellow will come out. Caution on the Speedway for Bob Bauer in the 63. There. Dave says it's the absolute safest way to go. And speaking of going, Dick Rankin is going down the front straightaway with a great start. The racing grandfather out of Fairmount City pulls away from the field. Mark Flick up high, now flying Brian Fink, challenges him on the inside. As Dick Rankin continues to hold down the top spot. Up in 3 and 4, Dick stays on that bottom groove and he's making it work. Bobby Krause gets a little bit low at 4, bounces around a bit. But Rankin ever so steadily is pulling on the field. Keep an eye on Lou Blaney in the number 10. As Blaney now is up behind Brian Fink. He's in the top 5 and looking for more. Mark Flick still riding 2nd. Rankin now has opened it up to about 10 car lengths. Hugging that inside of turn number 4. Electric Olsen Eagle. As Blaney this time is going to look to the inside of Brian Fink. Brian Fink and Lou Blaney hooked up in a pretty spirited duel. Rankin thus far looking real good though, out in front on the hammer out of 4. Lights it up. Flick is still second ahead of Fink, Blaney, and Schwartzlander. Now halfway home, and he is still opening things up. Good race for position here off of turn number 4 with Les Myers and Leonard Ripper hooked up. Rankin still on that bottom groove. Mark Flick, Brian Fink, Lou Blaney, and Brian Schwartzlander still in that order. Blaney having trouble up in turn number 2. And Brian Schwartzlander getting underneath him in the 83 car. Blaney now drops back a position as Schwartzlander moves up to 4th. It won't be long before Dick Rankin will be hitting the lap traffic. And it looks like Mark Flick has started to close the gap in the deuce. Flick is indeed catching him just a little bit. Schwartzlander bobbles a little out of 4, and Blaney comes back on him. Now your leaders will set up into the traffic out of corner number 4 and 5 to go. Just a handful of laps left. Blaney closing in. As Rankin closing in on Bob Bauer out of corner number 4. If he can get a couple of lap cars between himself and Mark Flick, it would be a big help. And Rankin now gets by Bauer and works on Tim Engels. Rankin has put a couple of cars between himself and Flick. He still drives down the front chute in command. Rankin swinging out of corner number 3 and 4. He sees the white flag last time around. The racing grandfather down with that right foot to the floorboard and out of corner number 2. Here he comes to the back straightaway now. Flick remains second. Up in 3 and 4. All he's got to do is these final corners. And Dick Rankin is going to take the win in the 66 car. Mark Flick will be second. Lou Blaney getting third. Then it'll be Brian Fink. Well, it's been a while, but Dick Rankin will park the 66 car in Victory Lane here at the Lernerville Speedway. Well, the last 3 weeks, Rankin has really picked up the pace with his program. Had a win at the Challenger Raceway, picked up a win Sunday at Sportsman's, and now he completes the trifecta by winning here at the Lernerville Speedway tonight. Mark Flick in car number 2 will ride home second. The third spot will go to Lou Blaney. Brian Fink will get 4th. In 5th, it will be Brian Schwartzlander. All right, a very happy young man coming around to victory lane. Let me tell you this much. That guy down there, in terms of age, is probably the oldest guy on the racetrack, but in terms of heart and desire and talent, he's one of the youngest guys you'll ever meet. Ladies and gentlemen, your Marymount modified feature winner is the racing grandfather, Dick Rankin. And Tommy Allison down there from number 1 Cochran making the presentation to Dick Rankin. Dick will be happy to know that in addition to the trophy, the folks at number 1 Cochran are going to put an extra $50 in the pay envelope for Dick. That is the Rinkers Electric sponsored car. Tell you what, if you're impressed with the way that race car runs, there's one that is identical to that one sitting in the driveway right now for sale up in Fairmount City. Tommy Allison is Donnie Allison's son. Those of you may remember Donnie Allison, a race here in Western PA. Bobby Reed, the crew chief for Dick's car down there. And you want to get your 50-50 tickets out? I'm going to make somebody a happy camper. 434.50. 434.50. Winning number is 6453. 6453. Bill Appman is the name of our winner. 434.50. On behalf of the Buffalo Township PMS, a special thanks to everybody for buying a ticket. Don't forget, we'll do that again next week.
Well, first of all, Dick Rankin, flag to flag, perfectionist as far as your exhibition out here tonight. No problems. They don't come any better than that.
No, they sure don't. Jerry Booker said, let's do one for the old guys, so we did her.
One of the things we noticed on the car, Dick, as you're going around there, you tried up the high side a couple times, you came down, wherever you put it, it just seemed to stick in there good.
Yeah, this new Olsen Eagle we have, it's a 94. It really works great for me. We won last Sunday night with it, and it just worked perfect.
Dick, is there anybody that you'd like to thank at this time?
Oh, I'd like to thank my sponsors, especially Floyd Rinker. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here. And also kind of like to say a word for one of my sponsors, Newbie Restaurant, Chide Moore, who passed away on Memorial Day. He was a great race fan, and we surely miss him.
Well, indeed, gentlemen, you are. Ladies and gentlemen, picking up the Marymount Modified Feature Event of the evening, Dick Rankin in the Rinkers Plumbing and Heating, number 66.